Hi, my name's Jeffrey, and I have a weird story to tell you about hydroflask and all that. But before I tell you my story, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. My sister was always crazy, and she never really had that much money. She always spent it on random stuff like Vans and scrunchies and popular unbranded photo editing apps. She was so addicted to being Visco. One day we were walking by a store. It said hydroflask store in the window. My sister dragged me in. "How much are the hydroflask?" she asked. I didn't hear the rest of the conversation. I knew exactly what was happening as soon as my sister grabbed me by the throat and pulled me toward the cash register. "Here," she said. What the I was caught in the middle of a thought when the woman behind the cash register said, "All right, I accept the payment." Then she said, "Going in the back room." I didn't want to deny her because I was extremely scared of her. I walked into the room and heard a man behind me. Next thing I knew, I was in a box. I heard a train outside of the box. The lid was heavy. I looked outside of the train and started to sweat. I lived in Alaska and it looked like I was in California. I was still in my coat. I jumped out and felt the warm grass. It was a couple hours until I realized that I still had my phone. I checked it, and I was right. I was somewhere near Las Vegas. I decided to head to Las Vegas to gamble a little, but then I realized I had absolutely no money on me. I decided to call my mom. She said my sister and the hydroflask dealer had gotten a 5-year prison sentence. It turns out my sister actually sold me for a hydroflask. I was so mad. I had been out and unconscious for several months. I booked a plane back home. This brings me to the true problem of the story. The plane has yet to land. The plane took off 8 days ago. The clock is stuck at 4:20 a.m. There's a lot of stuff you can watch on the internet, so I've done a lot of YouTube watching. I love the True Stories animated channel. I watched all of their videos and decided to send in my story to them. The flight was supposed to be 8 hours. After about 10 hours, I asked the flight attendant what was going on. She said we would be landing soon and it will be fine. One day in, and I knew something was wrong. So that brings me to my question. Should I hijack the plane and figure out what the heck is going on, or should I take a nap and wait for it to be over? Let me know in the comments section below. Until then, I'm Jeffrey, and this has been another episode of True Stories Animated. Make sure to subscribe and like. Now goodbye!